On Saturday, registration starts at 12 o'clock. This year there will be no admission charge, although we are encouraging people to make donations because we can always use the money to pay our bills and to keep our programs going. The program itself will start at 1 o'clock with greetings from the local dignitaries, including Deb Haswell. A few words of greeting from myself as the chair. We're having our good friend Bruce Kruger come back. He's an internationally known town crier who every year entertains us with a very well-meaning presentation, so we're looking forward to that. We're having a kids tent, something that we've never had before, because we want to start focusing on sort of teaching lessons to kids again and getting them sort of in tune with the meaning of the day and some of their Black history. And in doing so, we're dedicating a tent just to their activities this year, where they're going to get to color the symbols, for example, that are on this cairn here, and learn some of the history behind them. We're going to have a giant quilt that they'll be able to make other symbols on and make their own quilt for the day. We're going to have scavenger hunts, information scavenger hunts that will have, questions that relate to maybe the cairn, something they might have to run to Grandma to get the answer to, but again, something that's going to be fun, but has a lesson attached to it. The bulk of the afternoon, we're going to make sure that people get a chance to get back to the original idea of this, and that being the picnic aspect, where they just get to sit around and chew on a chicken bone, or talk or chat or laugh, and get to meet and greet people who they haven't seen since last year. And that's the nice thing about this event, is that that's a big part of it. So we're going to try and stay out of the middle section of the day and not spoil it for them with anything too structured. And then later in the day we'll have some presentations, and we're hoping to have prizes for the oldest and the youngest, and the person who traveled the furthest, and stuff like that. And then of course our famous musical portion in the evening, starting around 6 o'clock. We're very lucky this year that Bobby Dean Blackburn and Frank McNulty have teamed up to put together a group of volunteers. And we're just going to call it a good old Emancipation Jam, where these guys get up there, they do their thing as bluefully and as soulfully as they can, and I'm sure everybody will enjoy it.
So this is definitely a festival that is geared to all ages, kids, parents, and grandparents.
For sure. The young kids are our future. The ones that are slightly older than that are our next executive members. They replace people like myself and stuff like that. So yes, we want everyone to be here. Bring your kids. So we don't care if there's crying or laughing or whatever. It's it's family, and we want to encourage people to celebrate as a family when they come to this event.
And it's not just Owen Sound families. You're bringing in people and families from across the province and elsewhere.
Elsewhere, right? We have a family coming in from San Francisco this year. One of the family members has come up in the past to be a speaker at our event, and then to be a genealogy expert for us at times, but she's bringing her whole family this year from San Francisco, so that's going to be kind of neat. This
is the 149th Emancipation Picnic in Owen Sound. Tell me a bit about the festival's history and how it came to be.
Well, the festival itself started out as a picnic and was called just a picnic, and that was to celebrate the abolition of slavery by the British Commonwealth. And we're quite proud of the history that we've got here, in that we're the longest running Emancipation Festival.
In North America? In
North America, yes. And we're the longest running single event in Owen Sound. And those are pretty proud stats to have attached to your event. So we're quite pleased with that, and we use that to promote ourselves, obviously, as much as we can.